What's up, guys? I kill more here with a flawless Zuk Run on mobile. As you can see, I'm on nothing but mobile controls, mobile layouts, and mobile everything else. Now, a lot of people don't recommend doing Zuk on mobile. I don't know why. Everybody I talk to actually is confused on why I'm doing it on mobile, but it's very doable. I've only killed Zuk 6 times, so it's not like I'm the best PVMer ever. I currently have 120 Necro, which is what I'm going to be using to kill Zuk. Right now I have the Aegis Aura active, I have the Obsidian Boots, and I have an hour. Probably not an hour anymore, but I had an hour of damage reduction from the Fight Cauldron. So if you don't know how to do that, I'm about to show that to you right now. So you just come over to the Fight Cauldron using your Tokozo ring, and it's this donating thing right here. See, I got 14 minutes. So, excuse me, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna add that on here again. Boom, and see, now I have 54 minutes of damage reduction, 10% bonus. Alright, so now we're gonna go back into Zuk. And the reason you want to have this Tokozo ring is because right here it says provides a 10% damage bonus when fighting to Zar. So that's going to be very useful for the waves. It doesn't work on Zuk, which is why I have my Reaver's ring. Alright. Besides that, all I have is like a normal setup that you would want, which is overloads right here. I got prayer renewal potions here. I am going with the Hellhound with some scrolls in it for healing. Have my Ancient Elf Ritual Shard for a little bit more prayer when I need it. I also have a Weapons Poison plus flask and Quorum Incense Sticks, which pair well with my Cinderbane gloves. I also got a Scripture of Wind book, which I will be activating right now. And let's put on the ring and hop straight into it. Pop that, overload that, pop. That's 50 minutes of that right there. Go ahead and put on darkness real fast, and we don't need to summon our guys until we're actually in here. Apparently screwed up just now. Sorry, I'm so sorry for that, guys. So we're gonna leave. I think that was the run I was on last. So yeah, so let's reset this entire fight right here. Click no, start.
A challenger approaches.
And I will show you what I do. So
What makes you think you
I come
have
straight over
what
to
it
this
takes?
corner
To the slaughter.
and for the first few rounds, like I don't even use anything but my revolutionary bar. I let my ghost do all the healing for me, so I don't really need to worry about food or anything. If you're doing this correctly, you shouldn't have to worry about food for basically this entire thing, except for maybe Zuk, unless you like are just really bad at screwing up on mechanics. My very first Zuk kill to get the Igneous Stone was done at level 80 Necro, and I didn't have any of this stuff that I'm showing you right now, like the aura, the ring.
To the slaughter.
Well, not this ring right here. I had this ring because you get it from the quest, but I had nothing of this source. I didn't have perked armor or anything like that. So Sorry, I'm kind of just rambling instead of focusing. So, you really want to just stay in this corner for most of the fight. You'll see whenever you have to go other places, like the best recommended places, I'll be showing you. I mean, this is a flawless run, so I'm not going to make too many mistakes. One thing I will note is that you got to pay attention to your guy's health. As you see, he's taking damage for me. So you just want to pay attention to that. Make sure he stays healed up. Just use the scrolls or maybe the Prism of Restoration if you have it, which also requires you to bring certain runes. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it's Soul, Blood, and Astral runes, I believe. Yeah, don't quote me on that because I don't use Prism of Restoration.
Show me you are worthy.
So, as you see, I just went over there to kill that one guy. And I'm going to search right back into my spot. And come over here and just camp this guy right here. This isn't how I usually do it, to be honest. I'm kind of just like showing you how much you can move around and not really, you don't have to be consistently doing the same thing. You know, you have plenty of room. With all the damage reductions that you have plenty of room to just move around and have at it. You know, have fun while you're playing, you know, happy escaping, you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, as you see, like, my health is fine. My prayer is gone. I didn't even notice that, so. But I haven't been using it. I believe it went down because of the little bats that come out. When you're standing in front of them, as long as they're touching you every hit, they lower your prayer. For those who don't know, so I'm gonna just stagify these guys real quick. Yeah, make sure I'm close enough. Like, he even got a little hit off on me, but that's okay. And now we're into the first Igneous round, which is the Igneous melee guys. So for these guys, you just stroll strike the big ones. If you can't really see, he's much bigger than the other ones. And then once you soul strike him, you saw that little message pop up. I'll show it to you again. That lets you know that you can do full damage. So let's go for the guy behind him real fast. Yep, just hit him with one of these and see the message. Stunning the Tazar has made it vulnerable. So that's all you gotta really worry about. And you definitely want to pay attention to that because you get one of the melees, the Igneous melee guys, you get one of the Igneous magic guys, and you get one of the Igneous range guys in pizza time. So I don't know if everybody calls it pizza time. I honestly got that from Ryan. Shout out to the RS guy because that dude has helped me so much, you know, over my time on RS3. To be honest, I want to shout out Protox and Frax at the same time because those guys are fucking geniuses, you know. All three of the guys that I just mentioned, you can find them on YouTube. They make great guides, you know. I'm really just doing this for some fun and for some content for my page, you know. I don't really ask for subscribers or anything. I'm a true gamer. I love just playing games for fun. Like, it's life, you know. So you're not just stuck in the real world dealing with everything else going on. Like, you can have your own world, have your own fun. Alright, so after you defeat the Igneous round, you see this little, this thing right here. The Igneous Vengeance. I did not know it was called that. That's the first time I hard clicked it. I'm gonna take that off so my con just go away. So, after that, Zuk's just sitting here. You can actually still attack him. And just, you get no damage or anything like that, but I kind of want to stop. I don't know why I just did that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press this vulnerability bomber, and then I'm just going to Finger of Death him. And then this shit should kill him right here.
Lucky hit.
Alright, the next one that you get, the challenge round.
Rise from the ashes.
What you want to do here is you want to Threads of Fate and then target one of the guys and then use all your powerful abilities on them. Alright, see, and they're dead. And as soon as you kill them, that's the end of that one. As soon as that's done, I recommend for the newer players just to pray range right here. And then you can just take these guys out. I just hit the overload just to make this run go a little bit faster on this section. It's not really a hard section. As you see, my fucking life is incredible right now. I'm going back into this corner just so I don't get this stupid, which I got anyway. That's crazy. Get this stupid battle off for me, please. Yep. And then you just want to DPS these guys. This bat just took away all my prayer, as you can tell. But that's cool. I got 53 seconds on on my shard, my elven shard. So I'm just gonna use that to get a little prayer. I haven't even touched my prayer renewals. I literally just touched my overload. And then you get your first Jad fight right here. So for that attack, you want to pray magic, obviously. And for this one, you want to pray range, where he drops the rock on you. And then you just get used to the switches, you know, so you don't panic or anything. It's not, I mean, Jad's not really a hard monster to fight. He's really not hard at all.
To the slaughter.
As soon as you come back over here, I try to take this guy out real fast. I don't know why I was about to use it, and I did use it. Jesus Christ, I just wasted that on that guy. So yeah, for these guys, as soon as you see them, you just want to take these guys out as fast as possible, because they do more damage the longer they sit there. They're actually building stacks, something like you would. So I'll split here just to check on this guy real fast. What am I doing? Oh yeah, got him back up to full health. See, once you move them around though, then their stacks go away, and you can just DPS them down. And that's as simple as it gets for those
Fight
guys.
worm or crawl and die.
So yeah, you just, like I said, this corner right here is gonna be your best friend for most of these. And then you just want to start DPSing these guys. Look at this guy right here. And take him out real fast. And boom, he's dead. Let's see, while you're standing right here where I am, right here, these two spots, they cannot attack you from this angle. So the best thing to do is just to move to the side here and then have him move. You see, I had them move, and then boom, there's a fate. Boom, all of them are dead. Like, they're all dead with the Death Guard special attack. I probably didn't explain why I have the Death Guard special attack, since you probably noticed I'm using the Omni Guard. But I'm also using an Essence of Finality with the Death Guard special attack in it. So it's the essence. Like I said, when I did this, I don't expect y'all to have everything that I have.
Your death comes unseen.
Because when I did this, the first time, when I got my very first Igneous Stone, like, I didn't have any of this. Alright, for these guys, these larger archers, I don't know why I'm not praying range right now, but look, I'll show you. For these guys, I recommend just using Finger of Death, because you have to use the threshold ability on them for you to be able to damage them. Or else they're going to be healing 2,500 life points each time. And that's pretty much it for those guys. Like, you don't have to do anything super special. You know, say I'm just going to, there's a fate to all of these guys. Like, these guys suck. And my My threads of fate already wore off, but it's okay. Now, showing you where my health is now, this is a perfect time to show you what to do with Zuk. It's gonna mess with your times, but it's definitely worth it if you need to do it. Like I said, this guide right here is supposed to be like really easy so that anybody can do it at pretty much any level. I recommend 70 plus on stats. But look, you can just, I'm gaining health, I'm gaining everything right now. Jesus, I'm gonna have to cut that out, excuse me. Alright. And actually what I'm waiting on here, you'll see once my win book actually strikes. See, I'm already at full health. I can actually pop this prayer pot. And then as soon as I saw that win strike,
Treacherous dog!
I hit it. You know, I should be popping one of these. And then you just gotta get them down to 500. And as soon as he's at 500, you'll be in the next round. Alright, so this round, this guy Cat right here, you want to hit him with the hardest attacks that you have. So I'm gonna hit him with that, and then hit him with that, and then he's dead. Alright. That was Finger of Death.
Show me you are worthy.
It was Finger of Death, my Death Guard special attack, and then my Omni Guard special attack. Alright, this is gonna be after every challenge round you get Jads. The first challenge round is 1 Jad, second challenge round is 2, and the third challenge round is 3. So this spot is where you want to be. It's obviously different from the first spot because the Jad spawns like over there to the west side, like the southwest side of the arena. But these ones spawn on the northwest and the northeast side of the arena. And so once you clear the little horde, I recommend just putting on one of your prayers and just to watch for the animation, see what you need to switch to. And then you can just DPS them down. Like, I'm not even using any abilities. I'm just watching them and letting my revolutionary take control, which you can see at the bottom of my screen there. And once you do that, you just go to the second one. I recommend like standing like right here. Switch. See, so you're not taking any damage. I noticed they got a mage behind me, but that's cool because you don't really have to worry about them. Just worry about the biggest things. And I say worry, but don't worry. Like it's not hard. See that switch right there was a little late, but I still got it off perfectly. Didn't take any damage, and it set me up to deal with these mages because I'm already praying magic. So after that, just go back into this corner and get ready for the magic phase. I'm gonna put on Soul Split right now. Just DPS these guys down. I honestly don't know how I got 4 abilities off on 1 Threads of Fate. That's actually insane. But I guess it was perfectly timed. So I see my guy's health getting low, so I'm gonna take the time to heal him up. Boom, he's at 12,000 already, which is more than enough. Like with the damage reduction, it kind of helps him too. So for these guys, I just pray magic. They do a burning effect, but I don't recommend you doing it right away because you got another one. So if you do that, then that guy right here, he's gonna burn you as well. But the way to get out of that is freedom. And see the burning effect going away as soon as I hit freedom. I'm gonna go back to Soul Split and head back to my little corner safe spot. This is actually the safe spot for hard mode as well. I didn't notice this guy was right there. this is actually a safe spot for hard mode.
To the slaughter!
So we're gonna put magic here. And take these guys out really fast. I'm gonna Death to Fate and try to deal with this ranger right here. And then I'm gonna Death Skulls these guys right here. And then just come back. So I can move him around. Switch back. Since he's moving, the ranger guy right here, this guy right here, he loses his stacks. So you see I still got that burn effect. I'm not trying to deal with it right now because I'm gonna have to fight another 2 of these guys. So I'm just using the time to take these guys out. And then as soon as I attack this guy, that's when I'm gonna free them. So now that all the burning effects are gone, and I don't have to worry about it. And that's the round 13 right there. And now you hop into the magic.
Sorcerer, prove your worth!
So for these guys, you just stand in their bubbles. You just stand in their shields. And then it lowers everything. So I'm gonna Death to Fate. Boom. Hit them with that. Hit them with that. And you just don't even worry about the other ones. Just focus on the igneous ones. And make sure you're not screwing things up like I am. And actually walk into the bubble. Because as soon as you get in there, that's when they are actually more vulnerable. So that's 2. And that's 3. Okay, so I actually like to clear the hordes. Just because I like getting set up, you know? I like setting myself up for success when it comes to boss fights. You know, you don't want to be taking on too much at one time. Now, when you hit that button, if you had all these hordes left, I would show you. I might actually put in another clip. But it insta-kills them, just in case I don't. So, in case I don't put another clip, it actually insta-kills them. So you don't even have to worry about them. Alright, now for this one, you do want 100% adrenaline. And me personally, I do not want to redo the phase. So I'm going to wait for my Scripture of Wonder proc. And then as soon as it procs, I'm going to hit the button, throw a vulnerability bomb, and then just start shitting damage out. I already have 12 necrosis stacks for my Finger of Death, so as soon as I see it, and like I said, this isn't timed, so you can literally just sit here and just keep fighting them. So now I'm going to conjure, hit him again. And this is actually taking way too long, so I'm gonna go ahead and press the button.
You treacherous dog!
Yeah, go ahead and do that. And I actually wasted some adrenaline there.
Not bad. I grow weary of this. End it quickly!
So for this one, you're supposed to do this. And then this. So I just barely got that off. Like, just barely. Or else I would have got hit.
It appears you have exceeded my expectations. Enough, Jad.
So you just resonance on the first hit. And then you barricade the second one. And then you'll pass that challenge. Alright, you're actually taking no damage on that challenge, so the extra stuff I did was literally I don't recommend you do what I just did there. But even, like I said, even with me messing up and not doing it completely perfectly, nobody's perfect, so don't expect perfection from yourself. Just do the best you can and just learn, the mechanics. So, the first one is just threads of fate. Not make sure you hit all of the targets, all 6 targets or 5 targets or whatever it was. The second one is just hard. Just hit him as hard as you possibly can. I recommend using your Death Guard special attack and maybe the Finger of Death or the Volley of Souls. And for the third one, for the first hit, I recommend you Resonance and then Barricade. Alright?
Rise,
So now it's Huracan. So we come straight over to him. Boom, hit him with that. Then I'm gonna death mark him. And then I'm literally just gonna shit damage out. That's all I'm doing here. It's just shitting out damage. Replay Darkness. And just shitting out damage. Because you have a time limit to how much you can hit him, so you just went away. And then for that, you just want to attack the skeletons. Or not the skeletons, the tentacles. I'm so sorry, guys. I have no idea what's going on right now. I do recommend you having Soul Split, for sure, just because it'll make your life so much easier. I just screwed that up. I'm going to tell you about that mechanic shortly. So I'm actually going to eat just to explain that mechanic. Okay, so you'll have a chat pop up that tells you you're being bombarded by Huracan. Now, when that happens, I just suggest you keep moving. Like, as long as you keep moving, so there it is. As long as you keep moving, it's just gonna, wherever you were standing whenever the chat came, that's where it's gonna hit. It's not gonna hit anywhere else. Oh, and Huracan's already back, and I didn't even notice. So we just shit out damage. Death Skulls. Boom, and he's dead. Alright, now I'm gonna switch. This is the action bar I recommend for Zuk. Okay? This right here is what I recommend for Zuk.
True battle begins.
So as soon as he comes, death mark here, and boom.
Break beneath me.
When he says break beneath me, just hit freedom. He just put a burn on you. That's all he did. And just shit out as much damage as possible.
Man.
When he says burn, you just walk up and then start walking back, and then it'll go away.
The earth yields to me.
And he says the earth yields to me, just get out of the way. I recommend Bladed Dive. And then for this next attack, just Resonance. I screwed that up. I don't know how, but I really did. And it gave me a burn, so I'm actually going to have to freedom it.
Fall and burn to ash. Rise, warrior of flame.
So you definitely want to not do what I just did. Holy shit.
Pathetic.
Okay. So I don't know what I did just then. I honestly think that, wow, like, that's actually crazy. I honestly think I just misclicked. I ended up hitting Zuk instead of, and if you saw it, like, my dive ability did not send me where I was clicking. Oh, that's disappointing. That was disappointing. As you can see, the rest of the run was flawless. I'm lying. Okay. The rest of the run definitely was decent. You know, I got through the challenges and everything, so I'm just gonna hop straight back into the Zuk fight and show you what it's supposed to look like.
Now, the true battle begins.
So boom. Activate your one.
Break beneath me!
Freedom. Pop a overload. As soon as it says burn.
Suffer!
Or suffer. You see that's a tile count down there at the bottom.
The earth yields to me!
So you see, you just want to make sure you're not standing in it. And for some reason I still am.
Begun!
And I'm dead.
Pathetic.
So that is terrible. Like, I don't know what is happening right now. None of my everything I'm trying to do is not. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do here. So I'm gonna put on the Maserati. Vampirism is definitely okay. It's very cheap and easy to get. Alright. I'm gonna reset my loadout. And this is the setup that you want when you're fighting Zuk. So I need to redo this. Definitely don't need all of that. I was supposed to put on my Reaver's ring. Alright. I know that you're like, wait, you're dying from mechanics. It's not your damage, but I'm thinking about stuff while I'm fighting. And I was supposed to put this on. That wasn't on either. Just your stat boosting prayer. Alright. Alright, so this is how you actually defeat Zuk. Okay, so as soon as he jumps, I'm gonna press that.
Break beneath me!
Boom. Let go of my death skulls. And then just start DPSing.
Seer.
Just continue to DPS. Continue to DPS.
Tremble before me.
I'm actually gonna do that right there. He hit me with about 1,000. It's nothing.
First flame burns within me.
What just happened?
Just like the rest.
He just skipped mechanics. He literally just skipped 2 mechanics. That's insanity. Okay, this is the last one. I'm telling you, this is it right here, guys. I'm so sorry for my gameplay. Please do not just die laughing at what's happening right here, because I sounded so confident, right? And I was doing so well. And then this is what ends up happening, so.
Now,
Do that. Pop another one of these.
Break beneath me.
What is he doing? Like, do y'all see what Zuk is doing here? Like, I honestly don't know what that is.
Man.
Okay, let's see if he actually acts right this time.
Fall before my might.
Yeah, so when they hit the ground, just get out of the way. And continue to DPS.
First flame burns within me.
No, that's a perfectly timed resonance. So it just hit a 0. And I'm actually gonna wait. I know I got flames on me, but I'm actually gonna wait until...
Fall and burn to ash.
So boom, he did freedom.
Rise, warrior of flame.
And then you come straight over here. Hit him with the soul strike. Volley assaults him and then just let DPS do the work. Next one should be
Rise,
right
Ashen
here.
Ranger.
Hit him with something hard hitting. Actually gonna death skulls him for no reason. And then he's gonna be dead.
Rise, Mage of Embers.
And just right here. Inside his little bubble. Alright, I'm so sorry guys. Like I don't know what
ashes.
I'm doing. I'm just gonna charge some adrenaline up on Zuk real quick. Pop another one of these. Get my adrenaline up. And then stop
Copy of God.
because that is an insta kill mechanic, so you will instantly die. It's hard type, you can't do anything about it. So he's still death marked, so the goal here is to get him down to 100,000 life points. And then as soon as he's at 100,000, then it'll stop you from having to do another pizza time. So boom.
Fall before my might.
So then he just restarts his mechanics.
Break beneath me.
And I'm not even gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna kill him.
You have earned your right to live.
And that's it.
For now.
So regardless to all the mess ups I did, that was still a flawless run because I did all of the challenges. Alright, all of the challenges were done perfectly. The only thing you won't get, like even if you did that, you would still technically get a flawless run, I believe. The only thing you won't get if you died the way I did and came back is you won't get the igneous stone. So to get the igneous stone, you have to run straight through. It has to be a straight through run. Now you do not need a flawless run, which is a run straight through while defeating Zuk and completing the 3 challenges. You do not need a flawless run to get the igneous stone. You just need a straight through run. So you just have to do everything one time, one rip. All the waves, both bosses. That's it. And you get the igneous stone. We still got some pretty decent loot off of these runs. That's plus 12 million at least, just off of that run. So it's pretty decent loot per hour. Each kill, or each whole fight, meaning waves included, should take you about 20 to 25 minutes. You know, maybe 28 at the lower levels. I think my worst score was like 32 when I had first started fighting Zuk. But like I said, I was 80 necro. None of the stuff that I had here. But 32 still not bad for your first Zuk cape, which is what I'm wearing here. The Zuk Kelmore, or the Igneous Kelmore, I'm sorry. And like I said, I had none of this stuff. I didn't have these. I didn't have this. I didn't have this. I didn't have this. I did have the Scripture of Wind book. I didn't have the Cinderbane gloves. I actually didn't have the Omni Guard. And my what am I trying to say? My robes were not augmented. So here I have Invigorating 4, Enhanced Devoted 4, and then on here I have, what do I have? I have Precise 5 on my Omni Guard. On my chest I have Crackling 4, Relentless 5, and then I have Eruptive 4 and Undead Slayer on here. I actually just put those on there yesterday, just to help me out whenever I'm fighting with Zuk. So, and there you go, guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. That was my supposed to be flawless Zuk Run. I definitely did the challenge part flawlessly, and like I said, I already have the achievement, but that technically was a flawless run because I did all of the challenges. But don't quote me on whether it would count or not. I recommend you just doing the Zuk fight, the final Zuk fight that I just showed you, how I showed you. Get your DPS out there. Don't worry about if you have to do another pizza time, because you can definitely do 2 of them. All right. I just recommend you have double surge, or just surge and dive. If you have surge and dive, then you'll be fine. If you just have the single surge and you don't have double surge, then you might struggle a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely recommend you having it though, because it'll make your life so much easier. But yeah, that's all I have for now, bro. I appreciate it, guys, and thank you for watching.